Hi children, in our last video on materials we use, we discussed about various plant products and animal products that are useful to us in our day-to-day life. Today, let us see what are the materials, what are those materials we get from earth, Mother Earth. Earth is our mother. We all lead our lives on this planet Earth. This planet is a green planet. Why? The planet has lot of green plants. We call it as a green planet. Not only the planet, the plants that are there on this planet, but there are lots of other things that are useful to us. To begin with, sand. See, I have brought thin sand. You all know sand. You play with sand, no? You make different kinds of constructions with the use of sand. What is sand actually? Sand we get from rocks. See? How do we get rocks? Rocks are solidified lava. You know, in the interior of the earth, we have lava. The lava comes out. Once it comes out, it becomes a solid. The liquid lava that is flowing, that's boiling, it turns into solid. These are rocks. These rocks, over millions of years, they become fine sand. They get broken into smaller and smaller pieces, and ultimately it turns into sand. What do we use sand for? I told you earlier, from sand we get glass. That's why I kept sand in glass. This is also sand, another form of sand. When you boil sand, it turns into liquid. From that liquid you make glass. Glass is another form of sand. So where does the journey start? Journey starts from lava, which is in the interior of the earth. Lava turns into rocks. Lava turns into rock. Rock turns into powder. It gets broken into smaller crystalline particles called as sand. From sand we make glass. So all these are linked to one another. Lava, rock, sand, glass. So in building constructions, monuments, forts, or big structures, houses, you need stones. You need rock pieces, rocks. So stones and rocks and sand, all these are building materials. Wherever there is a building construction, have you seen mounds of sand outside? In trucks they get sand. Sand is required. The mason asks for it. He needs stones, bricks and sand. Then he asks for cement. These are all the raw materials he requires to make a construction. So sand is used in constructions. Rock is used in constructions. Clay. You know what is clay. In your garden, you have the soil. That's clayey soil in the garden. If you go to the field where crops are grown, you have clay. So clay is another form of the stony rocks. The rocks get well powdered. There are different kinds of rocks. Different kinds of rocks give rise to different kinds of soils, and clayey soil is one of them. Clay you require to grow plants. Clay can hold water. So clay is a necessity to grow plants. Soil, clay, alluvium, all these are different types of rocks which have got powdered, which have got broken into smaller and smaller pieces. Then we get metals from rocks. Now this rock may not have metals, but there may be traces. Traces of metals will be there. You know what are metals? Iron is a metal. Iron. Copper is a metal. Gold is a metal. Aluminium is a metal. Silicon. It's also a product from sand. Sand itself is called as silicon. Tin. Tin is a product, it's a metal. Non-metals are there. They are soft always. Sodium, potassium, calcium, these are non-metals. So metals are hidden in rocks. This may not have that much of metal, but there are rocks inside earth which will have aluminium in them, which may have copper in them, which may have iron in them. From those rocks we extract the metals. We get iron out of it, we get silver out of it, we get gold out of it, aluminium out of it, copper out of it. Man, by using his brain, he has developed methods of extracting all these metals from stones, from rocks. Now, we feel without metals we cannot live at all. Why? You take the example of scissors. You use scissors to cut cloth, to cut paper, isn't it? Now, what are scissors made of? Scissors are made of steel. Steel, it is steel. What is steel? Steel is originally iron. Iron, to iron you add a little bit of carbon and other chemicals and you make it tougher. You make it rust free. Iron rusts. You know what is rust? If you have some iron rods, rust gets accumulated on the iron rod. If you have window rods which have not been painted, you find them rusting. Now, rusting gets set aside. Rusting won't take place. Rusting doesn't get allowed. Iron will not rust if you convert iron into steel. Steel is costlier than iron. You may have stainless steel vessels in your house. See, this is a plate, eating plate made of iron. It is iron. But we say steel plate. Why do we say? We have added some chemicals to iron and made it rust free. Does it catch rust? No. It doesn't catch rust. So man has learned the method of converting iron into steel. It is stainless steel. It won't rust. What do you mean by stainless? Stainless means it won't catch rust. Rust will not accumulate. Iron will not turn into rust. So this is stainless steel. In your kitchen, you will have a lot of vessels, utensils, cups, eating plates, all made of steel. We don't use iron. Vessels in the kitchen, because they are rusted vessels. It's not good for health. We don't use. Then you have the knife here. This knife has the steel blade here. To hold the knife, we have a plastic handle, isn't it? A plastic handle. This handle may be made of plastic, may be made of wood even. Nowadays we don't see wood, they use plastic. So we hold in this portion and we cut. We use the knife, and here you have the sharp blade. I have a small round box. Small round box. Yeah, this is made of tin. Tin. In Kannada, we call it as tavara. Tavara. Tin. Very light and not very strong as iron, but to keep chocolates or some beads or some jewelry, we use such boxes. It doesn't rust, and whatever is painted on it, that stays for a very long time. But if you just leave aside in water, these two may start catching some sort of rust. It loses its beauty. So this is a tin box. Tin box. Then you use aluminium in your house. I have not brought aluminium bowl. You will definitely have aluminium bowl in your house. Aluminium is very, very light. Even to boil rice, we use aluminium, because aluminium absorbs heat very fast. It gets heated up very fast. So aluminium vessels are used for cooking. Cookers. The cookers what you have, pressure cookers, may be those made of steel or aluminium. Then gold and silver, you know it well. The jewelry what you have in your house, they are made of gold or silver. Mostly gold. Gold is costlier than silver. Silver is also costly, but gold is costlier than silver. So we have seen all the machines, most of the machines what we see around, they are all made of steel, iron. Nails, machine parts, bicycles, car parts, all these are made of iron. If you go around your house and search, you get lots and lots of things made of iron, and vessels are made of copper. Now, fuels. Coal, petroleum and natural gas are found deep inside the earth. These are used as fuels to produce heat and electricity. We get fuels such as kerosene, petrol and diesel from petroleum. Petrol, diesel and natural gas are used to run vehicles and machines. Thank you.